Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be unboxing and setting up this mouse trap. So the winter is upon us, and of course the little scurrying things outside have made their way into our warm homes, and we have a mouser of a dog. And he already caught one. Luckily, he didn't do anything other than pin it to the ground until I got there. But who's to say what'll happen in the future? So to make some preventative measures, I've set a couple of traps out, but I've always wanted to try one of these out. I saw this on YouTube years and years ago of some guy setting one of these up in a barn. And I was like, you know, if I ever have a mouse problem, that's exactly what I want to use. And so I went on Amazon and I got I think it was the cheapest one. It was also like one of the preferred ones, and it came in a 2-pack, one thing. And so aside from buying a single one, this was the cheapest 2-pack on Amazon. It had good reviews and it was primed, so I'll link that down below. But let's go ahead and start with the unboxing. You can tell it's much flatter than it looks in the picture. That's probably because they flat pack it, but I'll show you how to put it together and how it works. Alright, so this comes in a flat pack, you can see here, and it's got a single rubber band holding everything on. You have these, I'll just set this down here so we can kind of show you, two kind of zigzaggy, wavy pieces. Our ladder that this will interlock, so I can actually show you that real quick here. There's some grooves in the end here that match up with the end here, and so they'll actually just clip in like that, and it holds together pretty well. Enough for a mouse to climb on it, right? And it's even got little tabs at the top for it to grab onto. Alright, then we got our instructions telling us how to assemble it. We have the head of our mouse trap. It's also got a couple of, if you look closely, got some clip guides as well as a little groove all the way around. You can see those clip guides a little better from over on this side here. You see those little clip guides. And then we have the lid of our mouse trap as well as the trap door itself. The trap door has some little tabs on the end here. So we got the two big tabs. These are round tabs that it balances on. And then we have our two little plastic tabs here that prevent it from going too high. So what you'll do is you'll actually stick it in like this and then drop the two round bars into the little divots, and the little black tabs will be underneath, keeping it from coming up when they step on the tail side, but when they step over here, tips over. So as you can see, it doesn't take a whole lot of pressure to get that to tip. And so setting your trap, your bait, whatever on the tip of this is not the right answer. I'm going to show you that here later. We're going to go ahead and start the assembly on this, and I'm going to start with our mouse head and these little sides of their face is what it is. It was a little counterintuitive to me. So you have one that sticks up bigger, one that sticks up higher than the other. You can kind of see right there. And the one that sticks up higher goes by the ear, while the smaller one is actually the nose of the mouse. So if you look here, we got the ear and then the nose. So the smaller bubble, and it can only go on one way. You can put it on either side, but it only will go on with the smaller loop up at the nose. So we'll go ahead and click that in. This does take quite a bit of force to get that in there. If your hands are tender and it hurts to stick them in and click it in, I would recommend setting this mouse head on a countertop and then maybe getting a towel and laying a towel over top of that so you can get a little bit more pressure until you can get it to click like that. So we got all three of those locked in. Then we'll do the same thing with this one. The smaller loop or little lip will go at the nose here. There we go. And ear. Alright. You can see we have created the mouse head. And now we're going to attach it to our base plate here, which is actually a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Big giveaway, I already opened this. I set up the other one already, it's in my basement. We're gonna set this one up in my garage. So, I'm gonna go ahead and try this upside down. So I have the mouse head, and I'm laying it face down, I guess. And then I'm gonna line this up here, and then I'm just gonna force these. This is plastic, it doesn't line up perfectly, but it will click in perfectly. So you just click those in, get the nose clicked in next. There we go. Get the middles. There we go. And now, it's locked on, okay? And then next, to get this guy loaded in, you can see the two little tabs where our hooks will go. You just stick it just like that, and it'll balance in. Now, to bait the trap, you actually need to you can't put the bait on the little black part in here. You actually will put it on the back side, on the inside, on the roof of the mouth. Does that make sense? So I actually will pull that out, turn it over, grab our peanut butter, and smear a little here on the top of the roof of the nose here to hopefully attract any little mousers to come and snack. Yeah, that should work. Anything to lure them up there and feel safe, right? Food, peanut butter. Do mice actually like peanut butter or cheese? You can use your little cheese whiz if you got little squeezy cheese. Stick that on there. And now, because it's peanut butter, it doesn't just fall off. That's nice for us. And it's ready to go onto a bucket. One thing that some people may say is, but I don't have a 5-gallon bucket. This doesn't come with a bucket. Go to a nearby construction site and be like, hey, I just need a 5-gallon bucket. Used bucket, I don't care. I'm just gonna put mice in it to kill them, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't need to be food grade, because you're not eating out of it. You're just catching mice and putting them in there and then disposing of them however you like. There's many ways you can do it, whether putting poison in there, letting them starve, pulling them out later and relocating them, or filling it with water and then they just drown. I couldn't find a construction site nearby, so I just went to my local Ace Hardware and got a 5-gallon bucket. You can go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get one for $5. And honestly, this thing just sets on like this. Just like that, super easy. It doesn't sit down super tight or anything. It doesn't lock on. The sizing isn't gonna be perfect on a 5-gallon bucket, but there are these tabs. I'll show you here real quick. There are these tabs all the way around. There's 4 of them. That'll just lock onto the lid. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to go on there and it's not gonna come off. We're good. So now you can see here on the right-hand side of the mouse's head, there's these 2 little tabs right there. Those are where we lock in our ramp. So we have our ramp again. We just click that in like this. And then these 2 little teeth will come in, and there's a little lip on the bottom and there's a hole on the bottom of that. So these will actually click in to our mouse trap. Just like that. And you can see we now have our mouse trap with a little ramp for the mice to climb up, come in here, go for the goods, and whoops-a-daisy, they're gone. One thing to keep in mind here where I am, it is freezing outside, so filling it with water isn't going to do anything. It's just going to give them an icy cold surface to land on. They're not going to drown, they're just going to sit in there. So you have options of maybe leaving some poison in there, or just checking it regularly so you can take care of them however you deem. This is a safe trap. It does not kill them, it just catches them. You can dispose of or treat them however you'd like. I've heard of people even catching things like squirrels, so filling it with water, if you don't want to kill squirrels, maybe don't fill it with water. But there you go. This is our little mouse trap. I'm gonna go set this guy up. I don't imagine I'm gonna catch anything tonight, but I'll keep an eye on it and we'll go from there. This is the mouse trap, the 5-gallon bucket mouse trap that hopefully will solve any and all problems you're having with little rodents this winter. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. If you want to get this trap for yourself, I'll leave a link down in the description below. I'm an Amazon affiliate, so using those links do help support this channel with no additional cost to you. So please feel free to use those links and do your shopping from there. You don't have to buy this exact trap. You can go find the ones you want. They got red ones, they got yellow ones. This is just the one that I got. If you'd like to help support this channel, you can subscribe or use those Amazon affiliate links down below. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.